Stop what you're doing right now. This message is urgent and specific to you. Something serious is happening in your life, and Archangel Michael has come to reveal the truth. Your sister, yes, she herself. There are hidden, dark actions being taken against you at this very moment. Do not look away, do not ignore this. Your life is at stake. Do you think you came to this video by chance? Let me tell you, there is no such thing as chance when heaven moves to warn you. Archangel Michael, Prince of the Heavenly Hosts, sent this message directly to you. Not to your neighbor, not to your friend, but to you, who at this instant feels a tightness in your chest, an unease in your soul. Your intuition screams, doesn't it? That feeling that something is wrong, that a heavy fog is trying to obscure your path, that there is a subtle betrayal in the air, that is not a figment of your imagination. You were chosen. You were guided to be here and hear what the heavens have to say. Archangel Michael, the warrior who defends the children of light, has lit a red warning light over your life, over your home. He saw what you cannot see, felt the dark energy trying to surround you, coming from a place so close, so unexpected. This is not a common message. It is not just another video among many. It is a calling, a divine whisper that crossed veils, that broke spiritual barriers to reach your ears. Feel it. The truth you are about to uncover is heavy but liberating. What you are about to hear next may turn your world upside down, but it is your only chance to protect yourself. This is a unique, unrepeatable moment, a spiritual window that opened just for you. Erase from your mind the idea that an algorithm brought you here, that it was a simple internet suggestion. The spiritual realm does not operate based on codes or probabilities. What is happening now is a direct act of divine intervention. Archangel Michael, in his sovereignty and power, moved heaven and earth for this revelation to reach you. Even before this video was recorded, even before you knew it existed, the purpose of your arrival here was already outlined in divine plans. There was a spiritual orchestration behind the scenes, a greater design that connected your heart, your pain, your search for answers, with this urgent message. You were not guided by chance, but by the powerful hand of Archangel Michael, who is committed to defending those who cry out for justice and protection. He did not leave you at the mercy of the traps and hidden actions that try to bring you down. He brought you here because it is time for you to see the truth and stand up. And to seal this moment of spiritual connection, to begin breaking these invisible chains, I ask you, say Amen in the comments now. It is not a protocol. It is not a request in vain. It is your first conscious act of faith on this path to liberation. It is your response to Archangel Michael's call. It is your way of saying yes to divine protection. Feel the power of declaring your faith. Feel the energy that flows when you take your stand. And so that you don't miss any other vital revelations, so that the voice of Archangel Michael can continue to reach you through this channel, I invite you to subscribe. Click the subscribe button and activate the notification bell. Do this so that no other warning message, no other word of liberation, no other powerful prayer goes unheard by you. This channel is a beacon of light in the midst of darkness, and heaven wants you to be connected to it. Now that your soul is attentive and your spirit open, prepare yourself. For there is a brutal truth that the hidden forces, those who work in the shadows, absolutely do not want you to discover. A truth about the spiritual battle unfolding behind the scenes of your life, and about how this truth connects directly with the revelation Archangel Michael brought about your sister. It's not just a family disagreement, it's a war, and you are at the center of it. But before we delve deeper into this reality of spiritual warfare, I want you to know that we did not bring you here just to warn you about the danger. Archangel Michael, in his infinite wisdom, not only reveals the attack but also provides the defense. He has prepared a powerful instrument, a true spiritual arsenal for you. I am talking about the shield of Archangel Michael, 40 prayers to destroy every spiritual attack against your life. This is not a common prayer book. It is a battle manual created with a specific anointing for this time and for the attacks you have been facing. Do you feel that invisible forces are sabotaging your life, blocking your paths, hindering your progress? This spiritual shield will give you the weapons to unmask and destroy every sabotage. Do you live in fear of enemies, of envy, of the malice of close people, perhaps even your sister? as Archangel Michael revealed. With these 40 prayers, you will erect an impenetrable barrier that no envy or ill intent can cross. Are your children and family members in situations of spiritual or physical danger, and do you feel the enemy's hands upon them? The shield of Archangel Michael empowers you to intercede and break every evil bond that traps them. Those inexplicable financial blockages, which leave you without an exit, are no longer an unsolved mystery. The prayers of this shield are keys that unlock prosperity and break the shackles of misery. And illnesses without apparent cause, read as spiritual attacks, will find their end when you use these words of power to expel all evil that tries to steal your health. Even hereditary curses, passed down from generation to generation, that try to bind your family, will be broken. The link to acquire the shield of Archangel Michael is in the description of this video and pinned in the first comment. Don't waste time, because your protection is urgent. Now I want you to comment here. My shield is activated. Have you ever had that uncomfortable feeling that no matter how much you try, no matter how much you fight, something invisible seems to pull the rug out from under you, undoing your plans, sabotaging your dreams? As if a hidden force were acting in the shadows, plotting against your success, your peace, your happiness. It's not laziness, it's not lack of faith, it's not bad luck, it's spiritual warfare. Do you constantly feel surrounded by a silent anguish, an apprehension that accompanies you, the fear that invisible enemies are lurking, that the envy of close people, and yes, even of those who should love you, is draining your energy, weakening you? Do you perceive heavy gazes, empty words, smiles that don't reach the eyes, and an inner voice alerting you to false friends, false family members? This distrust is not paranoia. It is your soul on alert, recognizing the signs of attack. And your children, your family members, are they in situations that keep you awake at night, that leave you with a heavy heart, with the feeling that spiritual or even physical dangers are circling them, and you feel powerless to protect them? Their difficulties are not by chance. It's not just a phase of life. It is the enemy trying to target your lineage, using your loved ones as targets, and you need to rise up to defend them. Your money, your job, your finances. Why, even striving so hard, do they seem not to prosper? Why does money slip through your hands like sand? Why do doors that should open mysteriously close? Why have inexplicable financial blockages become a constant in your life, generating debts and anxiety? This is not financial incompetence, it is not bad luck. It is a deliberate spiritual blockage, an attack on your provision. And your health? Those pains that arise without explanation, the ailments that do not respond to treatments, the fatigue that does not pass, the diagnoses that do not match, all this leaving you with the feeling that something deeper, something spiritual, is behind it all. This is not merely a physical problem. It is the manifestation of a spiritual attack, an arrow from the enemy trying to steal your vitality, your joy of living. You carry within you the pain of patterns that repeat, of sufferings that seem to pass from generation to generation in your family, as if a hereditary curse, a cycle of scarcity, disease, or discord were inevitable. Do you feel that you cannot free yourself from a burden that is not yours, that comes from afar, and this makes you feel powerless? It is not an unalterable destiny. It is a curse that can be broken. I know these words echo within you because Archangel Michael did not bring you to this video for you to leave it the same way you entered. You must not ignore these signs, nor the urgency of this message. Your protection is now. Every day that passes without you having the shield of Archangel Michael in your hands, without you using the 40 prayers to destroy every spiritual attack against your life, is one more day of exposure, one more day of vulnerability to the attacks that Archangel Michael has just revealed, especially coming from whom you least expect. Imagine the relief, the peace and the security you will feel having a complete arsenal of powerful prayers, tested and approved by heaven, to fight every enemy assault. Do not postpone your liberation. Do not delay your victory. The decision to protect yourself, to arm your life and your family against evil, is yours, and it is for now. The link for the shield of Archangel Michael is in the description and in the first pinned comment. Don't wait another second to rise up. And to reaffirm your commitment to victory, comment now, "My family is shielded." Understand that the decision you make today is not just about your own protection. The shield of Archangel Michael, when activated in your life, has a radiating power that extends. It does not just cover you individually, it casts a shadow of protection over your home, over your family, over your children, and even over those yet to come. Think about it. If curses can be transmitted, blessing and protection can too. You, by rising with the spiritual armor that Archangel Michael offers you, become the watershed for your lineage. You are not just breaking the attacks that come from your sister or other sources. You are, in fact, blocking the transmission of these curses and these patterns of suffering to the next generation. Your courage today is the inheritance of peace and liberation tomorrow for your children and grandchildren. You were chosen to be more than a survivor. You are the liberator. You are the point where the cycle breaks, where light enters and dispels centuries of darkness. Feel the weight of this mission, but also the glory of being God's instrument to change your family's history. The protection you activate now is not selfish. It is an act of deep love, a sacred responsibility that God has placed in your hands. It is time to stop the current of pain and begin a new lineage of blessings. Act, not only for yourself, but for all who will come after you. I know the weight you have been carrying. I know about the sleepless nights, the silent tears you shed when no one was watching. I know about that pain you disguise with a smile, that lump in your throat that prevents you from speaking the truth about what you really feel. You've felt alone in this battle, haven't you? As if the struggles were invisible to the eyes of others, but real and overwhelming to your soul. I know that at many moments the urge to give up was strong, that exhaustion almost defeated you. You thought it was your fault, that something was missing in you, that perhaps you weren't worthy. But you stayed on your feet. Against all odds, against the voices that told you to give in, you persisted. And I want you to know that this strength, this resilience that kept you firm, is not just yours. It is the spiritual covering of Archangel Michael that has been with you every step of the way. In every whispered prayer, in every tear shed, in every moment when the attack was so intense that you thought you would collapse, it was he who held your hand, who prevented you from being completely swallowed. When your sister or other people acted secretly against you, and you felt a chill down your spine, a strong intuition, it was Archangel Michael warning you. When money disappeared, when illness appeared without explanation, when peace at home was stolen, he was there fighting battles you didn't even imagine, just waiting for the right moment to reveal the truth to you and give you the tools to fight. He brought you here to this exact moment so that you no longer doubt, so that you understand that you are loved, that you are guarded. Your journey is not in vain. Your suffering is not without purpose. All of this has brought you to this turning point, where the truth is revealed and protection is manifested. Feel that presence now, that certainty that you are not alone, and that your victory is closer than you imagine. We have reached the crucial point. Your decision now is not about money, but about obedience and inheritance. Archangel Michael has revealed the truth to you, given you the way, and presented you with the shield. Not acting is choosing to remain vulnerable. It is choosing to accept the attacks and allow the curses to continue in your lineage. But I know you are not that person. I know you are a warrior, one chosen for victory. Get the shield of Archangel Michael today. Not tomorrow, but today. Your life, your family, your future cry out for this attitude of faith and courage. The link is in the description and in the first pinned comment. Click it now. And to publicly seal your commitment, I want you to comment, "I am the watershed for my family." Also, share this video with at least 3 people you know also need this protection. Be a channel of blessing, be a messenger of liberation, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to not miss the next divine revelations. Remember, Archangel Michael, the defender of God's children, is with you in this battle. Raise your shield and fight.